Dear friends, one of our most watched video clips on YouTube is something you might not know about Martin Luther. It is an provocative, for some, but truthful take on Luther's visceral medieval belief in the existence of the devil. And you can find a link at the bottom below this video and also in the closing screen of this video. And it got so much attention because many faithful Protestants, especially Lutherans, became quite uneasy and unhappy about the content and shared their opinions in comments. Friends, I was born and brought up in one of Europe's union denominations, which was composed of both Lutherans and Calvinists. And thus I received a thorough Lutheran upbringing and education. That way I know that true Lutherans do not worship Luther. He certainly was not a saint. He was a father of Reformation, but also a son of his time, and he shared many diverse and somehow dangerous prejudices of his time. Besides the devil or Satan, he also staunchly believed in existence of witches. Luther is on record accusing witches of throwing charms on little children, causing them such a sharp pain that they cry themselves to death. That was in table talks in the period between February and March 1533. And he also accused them of spoiling milk, eggs, and butter. And for these minor infractions, he approved the popular opinion that they should be burned. That was at the end of summer 1538. We all know that that was not a joke, and how destructive this prejudice was, costing hundreds and hundreds of innocent lives of those who, for many different reasons, did not fit within a tightly knit and rigid medieval or early modern society. But dear friends, before we get all smug and finger-pointing, accusing or ridiculing bigoted Luther and his superstitious times, or on the other hand, defending undefendable, let us look where we are in our own world. Modern anthropologists, folklorists, find peculiarly close parallels between medieval witch craze or prejudices and our modern anti-vaccine conspiracy theories. They share similar levels of prejudice, fear, and irrationality. They share similar tidbits of facts chained into the most bizarre combinations. They share similar illogical connections and narratives, and similar dangers, destructive consequences, costing lives of those ensnared by these superstitions, and unfortunately, costing innocent lives of people around them. And that is something you might not know about ourselves and about our very own and dangerous superstitions and bigotry. And now a word of hope and encouragement. Luther himself insisted he was not saved by his own goodness, but by divine grace alone. We do not need to censor him or whitewash him. He certainly was a very conflicted and complex figure, and he remains a bridge person from medieval prejudice into a more modern and more rational, if you wish, enlightened paradigm. And exactly in this tension and transition between past and the future, Luther can be our inspiration and our hope right where we are, tormented by our own manifold, irrational political, medical, and social conspiracy theories. Join us as we learn from the past to reach out forward for liberation and divine grace.